doesn't mean that you are somebody. Just because you, every day I can come to work and go home and get a check. Just because I work, that doesn't mean I'm a good person. That's why on jobs you have to be careful who you associate with. But a lot of times you're on the job, you be working so much that you think like, you be feeling like, damn, everybody cool, just because they working like, you got pieces of shit. Mm-hmm. And this is what she said about you. One day you was walking by when I was sitting down eating at the table, and she was like, "Ooh, I got somebody that's gonna get on your show." This is what she told me. I said to myself, she's never ever been on my show. How somebody that's never ever been on your show gonna tell somebody else to get on your show? And so that's what I told her. I said, you ain't even never been on my show. Why, how you got somebody else for my show? And she say, let me move up a little bit. I want to be seen good. And she said, yeah, she cool. She like black men and blah, blah. This is all the stuff she said about you. And so when she pointed you out, I was like, first of all, I have already talked to her before. I said, she cool. I said, I know her. You're not introducing me to somebody that I don't know. And she was like, oh, okay. Well, go talk to her. So what she was doing, this is what she was doing. She was one of them motherfuckers that think that you can't do nothing but work a job, get old, and die. Because that's what she gonna do. She's not gonna be happy when she get old and gray and have financial success where she can sit back and wake up stress free and just enjoy life every day. She's miserable every day at work. That's why she know and thinks she know everybody's business. So she basically was saying that you was going around fucking all the black men at the job. Basically, that's what the lady said. You hear that? That's what Sheila said about you. That you were fucking all the black men at the job. Nah. Yeah, I swear to God, that's what she said. And so I was like, I just took my head. You're not the only person she talked about. She talked about a bunch of women.
My problem is too much social.
You associate too much.
Very much.
Why you feel like that's a problem though? So because she think you're fucking all the black men, you think
she thinking.
Yeah,
but I'm not doing.
Right.
Because she thinking because I'm talking everybody.
Right.
Too much social.
Yeah. But you are a adult or a kid? Which one are you?
Who?
You.
Me? Adult.
Okay, so when you're an adult, that means you can do whatever you want to do, right? So why she worrying about what the fuck you doing? That's called a hater. It's called a hater. So I was just tripping off of her saying it, and then one day she called me to the table again. This stanky baseball cap wearing bitch named Sheila. She called me to the table again with 3 more other black girls, and she say all them gonna get on my show. Now what she was basically running around doing is acting like that she was in my corner, like she was a person that I met that really wanted to see my show be successful. But really she wanted to see my show be a failure, because you are never on the show, never been on the show. And then most people that see my show don't even really listen to my full show, because my full show is not on the internet. To listen to my full show, you got to go to YouTube or go to Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple, Amazon, one of those apps. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok is for clips. So you see clips of my show. You see moments of my show. So people that be thinking they knowing everything about you from watching the clip don't know shit. They're just like her judging you. She see you talk to people, and just because you talk to black dudes, she think you fucking everybody. And even if you was, people do what they want to do. You can't tell nobody what to do. And 9 times out of 10, all the black guys she seen you talking to, she wanted to fuck. And they wouldn't fuck her. They wouldn't even come close to her. Look at how that lady look. I'm just saying, be honest.
Now what I do? Not talking anyone?
Yeah, she wants you to be quiet to make her happy. You see, ain't that crazy? If you quiet every day, what the fuck I'm gonna do that to please you, to make you feel good? I'm gonna be quiet. That people fucked up like that though. Motherfuckers want you to do what they think. But see, if a person can talk about people every day, that means they don't have nothing going on in their life. Like, I have stuff going on in my life. I ain't got time to be sitting around.
I never know this point.
Right.
Because my English is not very well.
Yeah.
I don't hear what the people
you understand
talking,
what they saying, right? And that's what people play on. People play on stuff that you don't know. Yeah. I was tripping though when she said that. I just tripped out. And then at like about a week after she thought she introduced me to you, she gonna come back and ask me, have we been talking? I was like, have we been talking? Then this another thing she told me one day. She was like, ooh, some of the people that you have on your show. She was judging the people that she see on my show. I was like, do you see how pieces of shit people are though? Like, who you think you is, you can talk about somebody that you see on the talk show. It don't even matter if it was mine. It could be anybody. Who you think you is?
How many Mexican you bring or Latinas you bring here and you show?
You the first Mexican that I've had on my show. On this,
I think it's why you're jealous.
Yeah, no, but she was talking about anybody. Period. Like she's a hater. Has no specific person that they're gonna hate on. She was hating on you for being a Mexican woman, talking to black guy. She was hating on the other black women that she seen on the show. She said that I have a lot of trashy people on my show. Now she know all. Now how the fuck she know all these people that's on my show? First of all, and when you doing the show, a talk show is just like a job. It doesn't judge what a person does, what they have. You get judged for your voice, what you talking about. So it don't matter if you Shaquille O'Neal or somebody from Pontotoc, Mississippi. If you have a voice, you can be heard. Stop worrying about if you big name, big time, or everybody know you, or you want people to accept you, or you're trying to say stuff that you think people want to hear. Say you, do you, and the people will join you. Authenticity is important. You don't have to be nobody else. That's why, like, I have to defend. Yeah, she jealous. She don't even want me to be successful. And this the thing. I'm not even successful like I want to be yet. So I can just imagine when I get to the top. God damn. But you know what I said? Because, you know, I get on stage too. And I said, when I do finally get big, all these people that are jealous and, you know, have negative stuff to say, do not show up in no city at the security gate trying to get a free ticket to come see me perform. Do not holler from the background talking about, hey, I knew him. I used to work with him. I knew him before he made it. I'm going to ignore you like I don't know you. But you know what the problem is? Just like, okay, you know how you do your product that you sell and stuff like that? People that knew you before you started doing that, that's what they really judge you off of. People that knew me before I started doing this, that's how they rate you. It's sad, but that's how people live. So when, all of a sudden, when you come doing something new, they be like, psh. You know, they just think it's a joke. People that don't know you don't do that. They judge you for what they see. They not judging you for 5 years ago. They not just whatever you doing. They like you for that and judge you for that. This is why I fuck with the internet. All my people that like me and the small amount of success that I have been having has come from people that I've never met a day in my life. when you doing social media, you're never going to get the attention and the fame from people you know. It's always going to come from strangers. Well, you don't even know enough people, you know, to be successful on the internet. So that's why I never worry about people that I meet or think they know me. But she judged me off of working a job. When you work a job with people and then you tell them you're doing something outside of the job, and that's what you're focused on, and whatever you're doing outside of the job is eventually going to be your own business, and you're not going to have to work that job no more, and they're still going to be working that job, they don't like that. They be looking at you like, you're going to work all your life just like me. But if they think you're not, they get jealous and envy. She knows.
Much jealous.
Yes. She knows, like, this nigga got a chance to make it, and I am going to make it. Look what they say. Look, Legend the Comic Show. Yeah. And I'm going to have some of these that I'm going to be giving away soon to promote the show. But yeah, that's how it is. People judge you for what you've been doing and what they've been knowing you for. It's fucked up. Small percentage of people that you're going to know that's going to actually judge you for you. There's just like, most people are racist, but they play like they not. If I go, right now, we go somewhere to an all black club, and I go in there with you, and we go in the corner, and I be hugging on you like, come on, babe. Come on, baby. Them black women, you will see a bunch of them in different corners of the clubs talking, saying all type of shit. And why the fuck you with her? And then, yeah, say that. Tell them what the problem is.
Put the speaker?
Yeah. No, you say it.
Huh?
You said it.
Okay.
The problem is that they
No,
do
you said it. Yeah.
The problem is that they do nothing for their own life.
Say it in Spanish.
Oh, en Spanish.
Yeah. Cool.
El problema es que no hacen nada por sus propias vidas, pero no dejan avanzar a uno.
That's it. They have nothing going on in their life, so they focus on everybody else. Because if your life is occupied, right, you don't have time. You don't. No. Like, the only reason why you got time to do this show today because you don't have 3 or 4 bad kids running around the house. Or do you? Mm-mm. You got any little kids somewhere hiding? How many kids you got?
2.
2. How old are they?
I have 3, but one is older.
You know what I'm talking about? The young one.
The young one. 14 and 7.
Okay. Dig that. So you got some, they being babysit right now? What they at?
No.
They with their dad?
Big boy.
Big boy.
23.
Okay. Big boy.
My adult boy.
You got your grown babysitter. You don't have to worry about nothing. Do he be mad when he got to watch the kids sometimes?
Who?
Your grown son. Do he get angry when he got to babysit? He be like, oh, Mom, you messing me up. I had something to do. Yeah, that's the thing about being big bro. And you got little kids, you be like, damn. But yeah, that lady Sheila, I was been supposed to get her. Sheila, you ain't shit. You was walking around looking at me every day playing like you cool with that stinking Nike hat on the top of your head, talking about everybody, and you was the enemy. Do you know what she said about this one other girl that was working there? She seen me talking to the girl and she was like, oh. Now this how fake people is. All the people that she seen me talking to, I had been talking to before she even said something to me.
She's perfect.
Right. So but I started not to never ever talk to her. I had been seeing her like basically looking at me at work for probably 7 to 8 months. And then one day she came and sat down at the lunch table with me and she was like, oh, what's your name? And I told her my name. She told me her name. And then she gonna tell me her friend name And then she stuck her hand out to introduce herself. And so I shook her hand and spoke, and I'm saying to myself, what is she telling me all this for? That's what I'm saying in inside. Like, I've been seeing you in here. What are you because you introducing yourself not going to change nothing. I'm not going to still talk to you or nothing. So 3 more months went by after this. So one day she spoke. I went on and spoke back to her and said a few things. And that's when she started trying to tell me about people and acting like she was cool. Because I told her, I was like, I don't really just talk to people like that. If I'm talking to people, it's about business. I'm at the stage in my life to where if I'm going to be sitting around talking and communicating with people, we need to be doing something positive. Like whatever they doing, I'm going to help them, whatever I'm doing. That's what you do to be successful. You can't surround yourself with people that are not doing that because nobody can help each other. You know, whatever, it's a lot of things. If we friends and we trying to get rich business wise, I'm that type of friend. Like whatever you need me to do to help your business, I'm going to come and show up and do it. Whatever I need you, and that's how you have successful relationships. But people like Sheila that would never have nothing in life, that are bums, you know, that husband's probably mad that he married her. I guarantee her husband is so mad that he married her. He like, why did I marry this bitch? He probably depressed. She might don't even have a husband to be honest.
Maybe she have Alzheimer.
Yeah, and she probably do something. She probably do got schizophrenic or some crazy ass shit going on. But I ain't no way I could be with somebody like that. That's proof that a woman is not happy. A married woman should not be coming to a job gossiping all day. That means your marriage is fucked up. Because if your marriage is healthy, your husband has you happy, you're happy at home, you're not coming to work to do all that. I'm gonna tell you why she was saying it. Sheila wanted to get the dick. Sheila wanted to talk to the black men and get dick. But she's not. She want to hide and play like she perfect. So she walks around and talk to men, but she do it in a slick way. But nobody wants you. The only man that Sheila can get is a bunch of granddaddies, senior citizens. You know, men that can barely walk. You know, men that can't get women no more. Those are the only men that a woman like Sheila can get. No man with any moral sense, class, would mess with a bum, broke down rag. Her body, she bad built. She has no shape.
And she old?
Her back,
Right.
huh?
How old her? You don't know.
I don't even know how old she is.
I think she old 50 something.
Yeah, she got to be. That's something that people over 50 do. They have a bad taste in their mouth about the world, and they have all type of negative shit to say. Because and Sheila's a piece of shit. She tried to offer her vagina to me. Yeah, one day we was working back on the same computers, and I started talking about the show, and this is what she said. I don't give head. I know you know what head is. Watch this. You ain't got to Google. What is head? Watch this. What is head?
Cabeza? Mhm.
That's what you think head is?
Yeah.
No, head is when
Head,
head is when a woman sucks a man's penis.
oh, it's
Yeah.
different.
That's a black slang they we use. So one day we was by the computer working, and she just started talking about sex, and she was like, I don't give head. And I was like, so you don't give your husband head? And she was like, no, I don't be doing all that. And I'm like, why is she telling me about giving head? Because she's basically trying to set it up to, if I was ever willing to fuck her, she wouldn't have to give me head. Or she was trying to see if I like it. That's what she was trying to do. She thinks she's slick.
You know.
Yeah.
How
She like, I'm gonna see if he like head. This is my way of seeing.
she from your culture, no man.
Yeah, she's slick. I'm like, so I told her, I said, I'm not in the head anyway. That's what I told her. I said, I'm not in the head. I said, if I really like a woman that I'm finna be with, I like the pussy more. It's nothing like the juices in the way that the vagina grips the dingaling. It's nothing like that feeling. So I prefer that more than you putting your mouth on me. That's what I told. And she was like, oh.
Your friend?
Yeah, she just was saying all type of shit. I was like, wow. So she basically is a woman that's unhappy with her marriage, unhappy with her life. And she is women like that are poisonous to the environment. And for real. And then it was sad because I would see a lot of younger girls that would actually sit down and listen to her bullshit. But it only take a small amount of time when you're sitting around somebody that's older and evil feeding you information to recognize that this motherfucker ain't no good and their life is fucked up. So they trying to tell me stuff so my life can be fucked up. Did you know if somebody's life is messed up and they're evil, they would try to make sure your life be messed up?
Yeah.
They like to pass it on.
Second.
Yeah. They said...
For she is one.
Yeah.
I know for other girl told me. But I don't pay attention.
Right.
I ignore it.
Right. It's just why you got to block out negativity. You cannot endure it. When did you come to America? Was you born over here? When did you come to America?
I come in August 25, 2001.
Damn, you been over here a long time. How did you sneak over here?
I live here 25 years. I live in Mexico 16 years. All my life here.
Yeah. How did you sneak here?
Walking to the cell.
You walked up.
Run.
You just walked. You ran and stuff.
Yeah.
Damn, that's real.
I come in illegal.
Yeah. So when you crossed the border, where did you go?
I not cross to the border. I come into the cell and the grass. Run.
And where? Now say it on there so I can understand you, because I can't. I want to make sure this is right.
Vine por el desierto caminando y no pasé ninguna frontera con el migración. No quiere.
I want to know this because it'd be interesting, the exact steps of how some Mexicans actually got to this country. So you walked for 3 days to go through migration, then you went through a mountain. So you did a lot of walking. Damn. What state was that?
Agua Prieta. I coming from Chiapas, Mexico.
Yeah.
Then I take an airplane. I down in Agua Prieta, Mexico.
Yeah.
And then I start walking from Phoenix, Arizona.
Arizona. Okay. Yes. So you crossed.
In Phoenix, Arizona, take one right coming to Memphis.
Yeah. Okay. See, it's like when my girl came over here, she said that. It's first of all, she came and they rode, and I think she said it was in like a van or something like that. And then when they crossed the state lines, they let everybody out.
Some people do that.
And she was 15. She got her first job at McDonald's. She said she didn't have no money or nothing until she got her first check. She used to have to walk to work. And she told me sometimes she would stop and dig in the dumpster to get something to eat, until she got her first check and stuff. And then I asked her, I was like, what made you come over here? She said that she felt that she had no life and she wouldn't be successful if she stayed in Mexico, because she said she was born in a village and there was nothing around, like, you know, nothing but just basically a way to eat and sleep. It wasn't no jobs, you know, it wasn't nothing around. And so her parents sent her and her brothers over here. They stayed. And she said that's how she got over here. And then she ended up getting her papers, you know, years later or whatever. But that's the typical, that shows that Mexican people are very strong and very determined. And Mexican people have the same characteristics as black people, because we understand that it's a battle to be successful in life, and nothing is hard. I mean, nothing is easy. I mean, that's why I don't understand. Like, and look, that's the fucked up thing about it. You see how you came to this country illegal, and now you're illegal, but you didn't come over here committing crimes. You didn't come over here hurting nobody or nothing like that. And you have racist ass politicians that feel like Mexicans shouldn't be over here because they don't have a piece of paper, a printed piece of paper. That's the stupidest shit in the world. That shit's stupid. But black people got over here because they brought us over here. This the world we live in. Motherfucker, bring us over here and then tell somebody else they can't come. This shit crazy. But it just be, you know, I just be want to hear the different stories about how people actually got here. And then, you know, when Mexicans get to America, they don't even focus on all the stuff that black people focus on that's here every day. They just be being successful. Niggas be complaining, focus on everything around them. Mexicans just be like, I made it, motherfucker. It's time to win. I don't care nothing about all this shit going on that you complaining about. Do you see the opportunities? But we have a different stress on us than why sometimes black people be thinking like that. But if you look at all the stuff that a Mexican has to go through, it should slap you in the face as a black person and let you know, stop complaining and just do what we got to do so we can win. Because it ain't no easy route. It's not an easy route at all. Now,
Mexico is a good place for living.
Yeah, living.
But the problem is
can't make the
money.
Right. That's why I was saying I'm gonna stay over there 6 months and stay over here 6 months. Because if you work hard in the United States 6 months and go back home to Mexico, you good. I talked to the realtor lady.
If it's much better, you marry for one Mexican girl.
It's much better.
You take it to citizen.
Hold on, how'd it go?
To citizen.
What are the benefits?
If you marry,
yeah,
you take it to citizen.
So if I marry a Mexican girl, I have 2 citizenships. One over here and one over there.
Yeah. You live all life there. No problem for migration. And when you coming back here,
yeah,
you no problem from here.
So if I get married to a Mexican girl, do it automatically does that, or I still got to do my paperwork?
You need your Mexican paper.
Yeah, okay. So I have to get married over there though. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. And then come back. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. That'll be
it's
good.
It's much better because when you all go there, you receive Social Security benefit from here. You use in there.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm gonna be rich though. See, that's a broke nigga thing.
But Social Security.
But it's good.
Social Security, I thinking give $800 a month. $800 a month in Mexico. Ooh, it's so much.
I know it.
I told you.
Yeah, I know. And look, you ain't lying. That's what I was finna tell you about the realtor I talked to.
When you retirement.
The realtor over there I talked to, I was looking at a 2-bedroom place with a office and everything. Guess how much it is a month for rent? $250 a month for a nice place to stay in Mexico. And then the lady told me that the light bill was only $50 or $60 every other month.
In pesos. Nobody earned this money in pesos.
Yeah. Damn. So $800, yeah.
one house, you pay one good house for 2,000, 3,000 pesos.
Yeah.
And how much you still saving?
Right. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do though, and see that way I can the 6 months that I'm over there, I'm gonna just do nothing but my social media, and see that then after I do that once or twice, I won't have to work no more. We'll be made it. That's perfect. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then the good thing about over there, they don't have the poisonous food like over here that's killing us.
The food is not too much expensive because the people.
It's growing it, yeah. And it's not poison. Do you know the food that we eat over? See, that's what Mexicans don't know because y'all been over here a while. The food over here is fucked up now. That's why people are dying. The food in Mexico is good. It's healthy. It's not chemicals.
No.
The government over here allow the companies to put all that shit in the food. Over there, they got pure food straight from the earth, like God represented it in humanity. And gonna have you feeling good and living long. That's one of the main reasons why I'm going over there. The food. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm sick of this shit over here. Do you know how to cook Mexican food good?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people say that.
I'm making tortillas.
I'm talking about
fajitas.
I ain't talking about. I'm talking about the flavors of the food. Because when I first met my girlfriend, that's what I thought that she could cook so good. And she can cook now. I ain't saying that. But I'm saying it doesn't have that flavor that I've gotten from good Mexican restaurants that I like. Yeah, it's created and harvested, exactly. I like a good flavored steak. It's probably been maybe 2 or 3 Mexican restaurants that I've been in, and the food actually tastes good to me. Because some people just like plain food and they'll just eat it. I like flavor to my meat. I don't want the shit salted down. I just like it cooked right. And this how you know when a Mexican restaurant is not going to be good to me. When they give you your food and give you salt and pepper pack.
It's too different because the restaurant is for business.
Yeah.
For making money.
Right.
When I cook in my house, it's too different because I want it taste good and more good season.
So you basically admitting that in Mexican restaurants they just be like, we'll serve them whatever.
I not visit so much time restaurant Mexican because I know how.
You know how. Yeah, but you just giving what you think the reason why it would taste like that.
If I want tacos, I'm making my own tacos.
Yeah.
If I want like gorditas,
yeah,
I'm making my own gorditas.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get you to make me some steak tacos one day. I'm gonna see what you're working with. But yeah, that do make sense. I said that too, cause I went to a Mexican restaurant one time with my mom and my little brother when he came for celebrating and graduating and stuff, and they just slop some shit on the plate. You could tell that the way they cook is just for money. It's not for no flavor. And because a lot of Mexican restaurants have nothing but black customers, some of them, depending on the area. Mm-hmm. Now, the Mexican restaurants that have a lot of Mexican customers, they usually food are good. But if they know it's this number of black folks coming, most black people don't even know how good Mexican food tastes. All they know is a quesadilla or tacos with cheese. They don't know about menudo. They don't know about stuff like that.
Too easy for me. When I make it, too easy.
Yeah. They don't know nothing about that, the different flavors of how that shit can really taste good. They don't know nothing about the cactus and different stuff. They just know about the simple, regular stuff that's named every motherfucking day. And if you niggas hadn't ate that, you wouldn't know shit about Mexico. But that's why I be very skeptical when I go to Mexican restaurant. But I usually get some that I know should be easy to cook. And if I know if you fuck that up, I ain't trying nothing else new. Oh yeah, you gonna go to the bathroom. She got a tinkle. She got a tinkle. She got a tinkle.